Lisa McVeigh is a lovely 17-year-old donut store worker. She handles even the most difficult clients well despite her youth. After her shift, the girl regretfully comes home to find nothing nice. Lisa has lived with her grandma Diane and lover Morris for years. The guy enters the girl's bedroom every night and takes her. Lisa ignores a weird roadside automobile. In the morning, the girl writes to her sister about being weary of being bullied. Grandmother and Herman force her granddaughter to work and steal her pay. Lisa wants a regular family and proper treatment, but this is difficult. After that, Lori contacts her sister to return. Lisa knows this is impossible, but her sister tries and informs her mother. Betty is against this and asks not to bother her oldest daughter. Lisa meets Morris while leaving for another night shift. He tells her to go home from work and give him and her grandma her money. Lisa bids farewell to the CAF copyright owner around 2 a.m. The man's opportunity pushes her closer to her desire of beginning a new life while slowly coming home. Lisa sees a passing automobile swerve suddenly and chase her. He overtakes her, and the girl sees a vehicle in a neighboring parking lot again. The armed guy crouched behind the vehicle and assaulted Lisa when he saw her. Bobby Joe pulls Lisa into his vehicle and threatens her with a pistol after knocking her off her bike. She realizes resistance is futile. After Bobby chooses to keep the girl because he loved her, a guy may wreak even more pain and do anything he wants. He takes Lisa home, bandaging her eyes and binds her wrists. Lisa sees the leather steering wheel and magnum on the dashboard through the bandage. The girl counts them as they climb the green carpeted stairs to the stranger's home. Lisa looks up and sees that the kidnapper is a white guy with a left-handed pistol who obeys Bobby. Without losing interest in his victim, the female undresses. He pushes her into the bathroom and showers. He places her on the floor and repeats, covering her mouth so she doesn't scream. Later, Bobby rebinds Lisa's hands and bandages her eyes. He reminds her that he can kill her by placing a pistol to her head on his bed. Lisa realizes Aunt Carol, Uncle Jim, and Sister Lori are the only ones who love her in a flashback. She tells Bobby she's 20, and her name is Carol out of fear. The grandma reports her granddaughter missing to the police the following morning. The police visits Betty and tells what occurred, but the mother is unconcerned, assuming that her daughter is well. Lori knows her sister better and urges the policeman to locate Lisa, because she would never go without telling her. The youngster remembers how she arrived at her grandmother's home again, absorbed in the prior days. Diane gently told her granddaughter Morris would exploit her. The current body climbs Lisa again to admire her beauty. Because many ladies have heard him, she knows his agony. She pleads for pardon and strokes his cheek, offering compassion. Bobby frees Lisa's hands. Detective Lopez searches the CAF copyright where the missing youngster worked yesterday. The shopkeeper praises the girl but warns that she was depressed and may hurt herself. Bobby is preparing Lisa a sandwich, and there's a fresh missing minor girl tale. He believes Lisa is lying about her age, but she keeps saying she is Carol and nearly 20. Bobby visits her again, believing her. After that, Lisa makes the guy leave to use the bathroom. After he departs, she locks the door and fingerprints the bathroom furnishings. She takes in everything, hoping to live and alert the police. Bobby is enraged when he sees the door is locked, but Lisa uses psychological methods to unlock it and apologize. Lisa chooses to use the phone after calming the guy. He observes and threatens her with a pistol, affecting her mentality. Lisa claims she is the only one who can care for her ailing father. She remembers her mother's final talk. Betty knew Morris was manipulating her daughter, as she described her daily nightmares at her grandmother's place. She supported it because Lisa deserved it. The girl throws a hairpin and tuft of hair beneath the bed to leave evidence in the kidnapper's residence. Lisa feels sorry as the guy again takes advantage of her. She recalls Lori's visit. Morris wanted the young beauty, and Lisa found the revolver to kill her grandmother's lover if he approached her younger sister. After that, Bobby binds her hands since he can no longer keep her at home. 26 hours after the abduction, he abandons Lisa beside a tree in the woods. Bobby holds a handgun to her temple but won't fire. The guy agrees to help Lisa when she begs. Keep the bandage on and wait 5 minutes before leaving. Bobby watches Lisa running away in the rearview mirror after driving off and understands she disobeyed. He turns back to find her, but she disappears behind a vehicle. Bobby sees the cops and flees. After that, Lisa tells her grandma what occurred at home. Diane and Morris think she went on a binge. His grandma prevents him from belting a misbehaving adolescent because she doesn't want marks on her granddaughter's body. Diane informs Officer Lopez that the girl has been located and is okay, rejecting Lisa's accusations. The grandma tells the cops she was exploited but denies it. Lopez interviews her at the police station. The following morning, an officer picks up the child from her grandma. Dan tells Lisa not to speak about their home at the police station before she departs. Lisa tells Officer Lopez about an unknown male who exploited her multiple times. The investigator doubts the teenager's statement since she has no bruises or other indicators of assault. Lisa says she went along with the kidnapper to preserve her life, but Lopez leaves the office doubting her account. Later, Detective Russell and her assistant enter with Lisa. Women feel the girl will be more honest and inquire about the kidnapping. Lisa describes the kidnapper's automobile and his second-floor flat with 22 stairs. Women are shocked by such precision since criminal victims don't recall such details in tense situations. Lisa struggles to describe her daily bullying. To punish the wrongdoer, the girl withdraws and requests privacy after realizing they don't believe her again. Detectives are investigating a major case at the police station. They failed to find the killer of 9 girls. He has no clear script of crimes since they all fell asleep in everlasting slumber differently. Bullet captured. Knives and suffocation killed others. The victims share just red fibers. Russell requests to talk with Sergeant Larry Pinkerton's daughter, who specializes in these murders, after the meeting. He wants Lisa to start from the beginning to verify the narrative. He wants to safeguard teens like his daughter, therefore he will listen to her narrative no matter how ludicrous. Lisa recalls everything. A black automobile with 2 doors and a crimson interior, a leather steering wheel with Magnum, 22, stairs with a green carpet, the flat above the workplace, and fingerprints in the bathroom. A clump of hair beneath the bed and the kidnapper's approximate look startle Larry into believing Lisa. Lori informs her mother what happened to her sister, but Betty seems unconcerned. Larry requests hypnosis, but Morris refuses out of dread of revealing his horrible secret. After that, Lisa sketches a picture of the kidnapper from her recollections and says Morris had used her for years. After Larry arrests Lisa's grandmother's lover, the girl packs and departs with the surgeon. He first puts her at his friend's house, but she's terrified to sleep because she thinks Bobby would find her any minute, continuing meetings with Lisa. As he learns more, Larry suspects the kidnapper is the serial criminal. He personally pays for the FBI to analyze the girl's clothing to confirm this. Larry rushes to an adolescent protective institution to save Lisa's life. Lisa meets the surgeon's daughter at night. 2 days later, the 3 of them having fun at a CAF square root copyright. Lisa was assaulted by a guy, but she survived. After discovering this, the girl offers to travel to where Bobby left her and sketch out his path from her recollections. After that, Detective Wolf convinces Bobby into photographing a similar automobile at night. Lisa awakens. She thinks a guy is trying to strangle her. After that, the girl recognizes Bobby in a suspect picture. A guy who killed 9 girls is arrested. Lisa's blood on the passenger seat confirms their suspicions. Detectives inspect Bobby's apartment, discovering hair, fingerprints, and other proof of his guilt. Lisa is thanked by the police the following morning for her assistance. After that, Lisa appreciates her sister for caring for her. The girl embraces Larry and meets her uncle and aunt, who take her home. Later, Lisa writes to her mother that she is happy with a loving family. Lisa joined the police and became a deputy sheriff after a few more years with her uncle and aunt. Now a joyful mother and grandma, Larry is her closest buddy. 2019 Injection Execution of Bobby Joe.